Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Digimax Sports Network. This is Scott Kerker along with Randy Bagol. Randy, no rest for the weary. We have a big game last night against IVC, and today we hit the road. We're here at United Township here in East Moline, and this is going to be a heck of a ball game. East Moline, last year we played them. I think we won by 8. So, you know, they're a good team. They're a little more veteran. Everybody's going to be a little more veteran than us, but they certainly are.
Yeah, the team's got size. They've got athleticism. They're here in their home court. It's going to be a tough outing here, you know.
Yeah.
The victory against IVC yesterday really, you know, was kind of a primer a little bit. This team, you know, they've got a 6'8", they've got a 6'6", so we've got to guard some guys on the inside, and I got to believe they want to get the ball down the floor. So hopefully that momentum from yesterday really carries into this game here today.
And I thought, you know, some of the guys that we needed to kind of step up yesterday kind of did. Hopefully that'll carry over into today's game.
Absolutely, and I thought we did a great job yesterday, kind of driving, kicking, and really getting inside-out looks from 3. You know, Geyer started out hot. You know, at home you kind of get that. On the road, you can't expect that, you know. So we're really going to have to grit this one out. You know, that on-ball defense is going to be important for us. And the help side, you know, the help side yesterday was so much better defensively.
Yeah.
That's got to continue here today. Probably got to be a little quicker, though, on the response.
While we take a timeout, when we come back, we'll talk to the Redbird head coach.
Sorry, I got the call ahead.
Well, welcome back to United Township High School's coach. Big game tonight. They're a very athletic team, very tall, pretty tall team anyway. But you had the game yesterday, and you come back tonight. What do we expect?
A little bit of similar game from United Township that IVC had, but guards are a lot better, I think. Nothing against IVC, but bigger school for a big enrollment. The bigs are pretty big, pretty skilled for their size, too. They can pass the ball well, they handle the ball a little bit, and they finish well.
Coach, any key personnel we got to stop here on this team?
Big guy 44, big guy 50. Those are probably the 2 keys for sure.
All right.
Coach, they're big guys, and you said big guards. And anybody that we've played yet comparable to them?
IVC a little bit, but a 4A version of IVC, I think.
Coach, we'll let you get going here. I know you're kind of busy, but thank you so much. Good luck,
guys.
and bring home a W.
Yes, sir.
We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll talk about keys to today's victory. Welcome back to East Moline High School. Randy, first off, what a gym. This is a beautiful gym.
Oh, it's gorgeous. I mean, they could have a sectional final in here. You know, they've got the second-tier balcony, and this place is really nice. Absolutely.
Now, this is one of the nicer gyms we'll see all year. Wow. What are you expecting for tonight?
I'm really hoping we just extend kind of what we were doing yesterday. You know, obviously against a little faster, more athletic team, but you know, again, working together as a team, and you know, kind of driving, drawing 2, kicking out, getting some good looks squared up to the rim for the 3-point shot, and then defensively, you know, keeping the ball in front of us and having really good help side defense. You know, If we can really do those things, I think we're going to play very well. So.
Yeah, and I think, you know, yesterday we talked about it a little bit. Gavin Geyer got off to that hot start and kind of got us going. Somebody's going to, if it's Geyer or whoever else, somebody else has to have a really big, you know, first part of the game to get us rolling. And I think once we do that, we're going to be in really good shape.
Yeah, and you know, it's probably got to start with a 3-point shot. And, you know, the thing is we have a lot of guys capable of hitting open 3-point shots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, all 5 guys, all 5 starters are extremely capable, which is, you know, outstanding. You know, when you think about a typical team, you got 2 or 3 guys that are really good 3-point shooters. Us having 5 gives us a tremendous advantage. So, you know, that movement off the ball, screens off the ball, everything. Again, just recognizing double teams, early and passing out of those is super important for us offensively.
And for sure, I think the on-ball pressure that we've had the last two games particularly, I think that's something that we've not been able to do over the years, the past years. We just haven't had the depth to do that for 32 minutes.
I agree with you completely. The fact that we've got 4 or 5 guards here that can run the point, and now that allows us to get more aggressive, on the ball and kind of direct where that team's going to run their offense. One of the things like Chillicothe, we had them running their offense out 25 feet from the basket. Most teams want to be running their offense right around the three-point line. We had them about 5 or 6 feet further out. That creates longer passes. That allows you to get out in the passing lane, allows you to get steals. Passes aren't as crisp, things like that. So just that little bit of difference on the floor really makes it more difficult as a coach to do what you want to do. So our defense has taken the opponent out of what they want to do. Hopefully we can do that tonight. But I do expect transition to be a bigger part of what United Township does here today.
Yeah, and like I said, we played them last year, and I think it was like an 8-point ball game, and they were incredibly athletic. And but the only one I remember is Octavius Hickman. That's the only one I kind of remember from last year. So I'm sure a lot of these other guys were around last year too. But they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've got 6 seniors.
Yeah.
We got one. And he's from Brazil.
And his main sport is soccer. So nothing against that, but that's just the reality, So you're right. I mean, again, we're very young, as a team overall. And, I think you're going to see progressions every game this year. And, maybe after Christmas, this team will start having that seasoned feel to them. But early on, a game like this, this could be trouble. You're coming into another orange-colored Panther den here that,
I got to tell you,
we all got PTSD from that, right?
Big time.
So hopefully we do. I'm sorry, I didn't interrupt you there. You had a thought there.
Yeah, but what you said is true.
So, yeah, we got to get the orange Panther off our back here today, So that would be a good thing to do. Let us all breathe a little bit easier,
Nice win for the sophomore team tonight, JV team. They won by, was it 14 points?
14 16, 14, 16. But, yeah, that game got close. United Township put on a really tough physical press. And, it took our freshman and sophomore team a little bit to figure that out and kind of break it down. And eventually they did and did a nice job, made some great decisions. But excellent game for that fresh-off team, from a learning standpoint. They really did a nice job adjusting and finding open looks, in the fourth quarter and really put the game away.
Yeah, we talked, Coach talked a little bit about, certain things you need to see. I talking to Patrick Vaughn, the assistant coach, and he said, we look for Sam Koch to be a little more aggressive going to the bucket. The last 2 games, he's only scored a total of 18 points, and but nothing against him because they've been guarding him. Those are the 2. He's been our leading scorer up until last week or up until this week.
Yeah, and I mean he's a kid with an extremely high basketball IQ, and so he's not the kind of kid that's going to say, hey, I got to go out there and get mine, and and I'm going to shoot 40% from the field or something, and really hurt his team.
Right.
He's the kind of kid that says, hey, you know what? If they want to guard me, a double team me or whatever, I'll pass out of it. I'm going to find someone else that's got a better look and an open shot. I'm going to play winning basketball. So, yeah, I mean, I agree. It'd be nice to see him score a little bit more, but only if, their open looks and their, our shot selection is good, and that's one thing I'll say about this team is that the shot selection has been very good, and again, with multiple guys that can knock down the 3, you get an open look, you got a 50% chance of making that shot, Yeah, Metamora comes in 2-2. I believe East Moline here, United Township, I think is 2-1. They played Madison, so, Wisconsin, so they must have been in a out-of-state tournament maybe over Thanksgiving.
Somewhere, they played in a tournament. Our losses have been to Washington and Pasadena, California.
Yeah. So both teams here are very competitive. Have had some competitive games so far, and so this should be a good one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where we go with matchups. You know, Coach Dame talked about number 44, Joseph Morrow, 6'8" center, and then number 50, Octavius Hickman, 6'6" forward. And so, you know, I got to believe Brady Jones, 6'6" sophomore, is going to guard one of those guys. And then who do you think we've got on the other guy? We've got, you know, somebody who's pretty physical. I think
it'd be Geyer.
Probably Geyer gets in there and guards that other big man. So, yeah, that'll be interesting. So I got to believe we're going to go man, but maybe we throw a little zone at him, too. You know, we'll see what Coach has in store for us here.
Where's national anthem?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Panther Den. We're excited to have you here tonight to experience this brand new facility that will serve as the foundation for many amazing Panther moments. Now let's get ready for tonight's game. At this time, please rise and remove your hats to honor America and those who support our freedom at home and abroad with the playing of our national anthem. Now it's time to introduce the Metamora Redbirds and their starting lineup. At the guard position, number 3, Briggs Lucy. At another guard position, number 4, Logan Vasquez. At another guard position, number 11, Gavin Geyer. Playing the guard position, number 32, Sam Koch. And at the center position, number 23, Brady Jones. Metamora coached by Justin Dame.
The United Township here starts out 6'8", 6'3", 6'6", 5'9". So Jones will definitely get the call here, guarding the 6'8" Morrow. And
Hickman did not start.
Hickman did not start. So the other 6'6" guys probably going to sub out for the 6'8" guy, or they'll go with a big lineup if they see an advantage. And United Township controls the tip. Metamora starts out in the man-to-man defense. Good ball pressure there by Busey.
For sure. That's
United Township tries to get into their offense. High screen, nice job by Jones to come out. Vasquez with the rebound. Redbirds on the control break. Redbirds running a 5-out set. Only nobody in the post. Now Geyer jumps into the post.
tried to pick up a charge.
Koch for three off the front, doesn't go.
Just a little short, too. That was
Good look. And
yeah.
They kind of had a backdoor little play there for Brady Jones, but United Township kind of shut it down. So that was the second option off that play. But again, a good look. Start things out. See where the help side is, and Sam Koch comes over and draws the charge.
Yeah.
And again, excellent help side there to come over, get set up. Draws a foul there on Massey on the drive, and Coach Dame alluded to it. You know, the strength of the guards here at United Township. So, you know, they're going to beat us when we're up, you know, hugging close to that guy guarding the ball. So the help side's got to be there today. Koch gets to Busey, out to Geyer, gets it over to Vasquez for three. Doesn't go. United Township with the rebound.
Still a good look.
Yeah. Again, a nice inside-out look. I'll take that all day. Spin move. Doesn't go. And there's number 2, Jordan Massey with the putback. A couple offensive boards there. Koch now for three. Just rolls out. Geyer in there battling, but the ball gets tipped away. And
Another charge.
Now picks up the charge, and Vasquez draws this time. And he just extended his elbow a little bit. And
they got it.
Yeah, nice job defensively by Logan Vasquez to step in there and take the charge. Vasquez thought about the three. Gets it to Geyer, out top for three off the front. Runs down his rebound from the corner. Breaks Busey, thought about it. Now to Koch. Koch drives. Puts it up off the board. It goes in. Nice drive by Sam Koch. Doing a nice job with the side-to-side skip pass.
Yeah.
Here. Really keeping the defense off balance. Koch now tips it away. Almost had the steal. Baseline jumper. That's number 1, Leo Sim. Redbirds get the ball down the floor. And decide to set things up. Brady Jones thought about the three. Now he's going to drive one-on-one against the big man. Doesn't go.
That's still a nice drive, though. One more dribble, I think he could have turned the corner and had a little bit easier layup.
Yeah.
It's still nice.
Yeah, you know, playing against a guy a little bit bigger than him, I didn't think he wanted to challenge him directly, but I think next time he's going to probably do a little step through and try to draw some contact. Briggs Busey is trying to dig it out. Ball's up. And Metamora ball. Nice job by the defense out there again, pressuring the ball. So the big man comes out, Morrow, and Octavius Hickman now subs in. 6'6". Three doesn't go for Jones, and Geyer runs down the rebound, and now he'll draw the foul there. It's going to go against number 1, Leo Stim.
A lot of hustle there from Geyer.
Yeah. Geyer is working hard down on the offensive side in the paint to really keep the rebounding alive here for the Birds.
Checking in the United Township, Hussein Isufu, wearing number 5.
Ball gets inbounded to Jones. To Busey, now to Geyer, back to Busey. Thought about the three. Drives downhill, gets the layup. Beautiful read by Busey.
He doesn't look like he should be able to do that.
Ties things up here at 4. Kind of a low-scoring start here. These teams are really feeling each other out.
Nice help.
A little switch there between Geyer and Vasquez. Now they switch back. Geyer gets his hand out, gets the steal. Gets poked out from behind. It should be Redbird ball.
Yep. That's great job by Geyer.
Just great active hands. You know, we talked about that, you know, with Cooper Koch, you know, how he just got his hands out and got a lot of deflections. And it's great to see those active hands. Ball gets picked away, and Sam Koch now digs it out. And he'll draw the foul. And that goes against number 2, Jordan Massey, and that's his second foul here in the early going. So
that's a tough foul.
He gets subbed out of the game here pretty quick.
And Zach Bourne up off the Redbird bench. He'll come in for Geyer. Geyer,
he's been working his tail off that. And Brady Jones gets left alone on the inbound. Takes a look at the three, and the rebound just goes off a Redbird out of bounds to United Township.
But just a little bit short on all of our shots. I still think it's because there's no background.
Yeah, this is a different kind of feel. This is kind of a big arena kind of feel here in this gym, you know. But, you know, Jones is sitting there, boy, they left me wide open on that inbound. He's like, I got to put this up, you know.
Yeah. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds to the Redbirds. Again, we're sitting here at a 4-4 tie with 2:30 to go in the first. So we got a defensive battle on our hands here, Scott.
Yes.
Redbirds working the offense here. United Township playing pretty tight defense, and Bourne spins in the lane again off the front. You're right. I mean, everything we've shot has been off the front. And Busey, that's Vasquez. I'm sorry. Vasquez tries to step up and draw the charge, and he just must not have been set.
I think he got up underneath him. He didn't give him room to come down.
Give it enough time to turn and whatnot.
I love the idea, though.
Yeah. Nice aggressive play by Vasquez. Busey with the deflection. Vasquez with the recovery. Back to Busey. Now to Bourne. Loses the handle. Now United Township comes back. And a block by Sam Koch out of bounds. It'll be United Township ball. But what an athletic play by Sam Koch in the open floor.
And Colin Morrison comes in for Busey.
Also, United Township brings in the big man Morrow again, the 6'8" post player. And ball goes out of bounds to the Redbirds. And kind of drove and was looking for maybe a three or whatnot, and this man just wasn't set up, wasn't looking for it.
I don't think he was looking for it.
Yeah. Koch for three.
Good.
And it goes. Beautiful. Redbirds up 7-4 here with 1:30 to go in the first. Boy, he caught that right in rhythm and just.
I love the fact that Logan saw that and then got him the ball right back.
Yeah, you know, and sometimes the pass makes the shot, Scott. And that, you know, that pass was just right there on time, right in the shooting pocket. Allowed him to go up with it. Zach Bourne with the rebound. Morrison kind of got up in the air, kind of got a deflection. And Bourne now finds Morrison for three. Good! Beautiful inside-out look from Zach Bourne to Morrison again. Great pass, right where it needed to be. Now the Redbirds take a 6-point lead here with under a minute to go in the first. Bourne with the deflection, recovered by United Township.
Oh, Sammy.
Koch is going to get called here for the foul on the drive. So that'll bring number 5, Isafu, to the line to try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play.
Sometimes when you get a block, you become block happy.
I was going to say the same thing. He had an incredible athletic block, a minute ago on the fast break. And so it's like, hey, you know what? Let's try that again. Let's hit that button again, right? So, Koch gets caught with his hand in the cookie jar, but I understand where he was at with that. You know what I mean?
So it climbs in.
Redbirds bring it up with a 3-point lead here. 30 seconds to go in the first. Ball goes to Morrison.
Oh, that's still a great cut to the basket.
Oh, gets
travel?
called for the travel, yeah. So I thought that could have went either way. Thinking that might have been a foul, but the referee was right there, Scott. We got to give him the benefit of the doubt here.
Geyer and Busey come back into the lineup, replacing Vasquez and Koch.
15 seconds on the clock here. Goes to the big man Morrow. Bounce pass down in the short corner, and Geyer gets called. They're
going to say it's on the floor.
Oh, okay, I was saying he kind of grabbed him before he went up for the shot, but I wasn't sure if they were going to give him that. They've got to take the bucket off the board because they gave him that bucket on the scoreboard here. There they go. All right, they're taking it back down.
Taylor and Beekman come in for the Redbirds, replacing Jones and Geyer.
And, okay, the foul's going to go against Morrison. And it's a tough one. He's just trying to hustle, work his way through screens. Shots up for United Township. Bourne with the rebound, gets it to Morrison. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Redbirds up 10-7 here in East Moline.
As we head into the second quarter, Redbirds up by 3. We haven't heard anything from Eli yet, so Eli, pretty exciting first quarter. I think if you're Coach Dame, you got to be pretty pleased with the way your team's played.
Yeah, on the defensive end, I think we'll settle in here on the offensive end, like you said earlier. It's a little different here at this gym. It's a nice gym, but it's a little different.
Kind of a dark in the ends.
Yeah, it's kind of a mini version of Pekin or something, where that you don't have that wall near the backboard. And so, yeah, a lot of our shots have been off the front of the rim. And it's tough to get that. Ball goes to Beekman, now out to Jones. Jones now drives, gets the screen for Beekman, and Jones finishes with the right hand. Excellent work by Brady Jones there. Nice screen by Beekman. Koch with the recovery off the rebound. Gets downhill and just won't go for him, but excellent look. Fadeaway jumper goes to number 12, Matt Colgan from United Township. The game back to 3 points. Ball goes into Beekman, back to Sam Koch. Gets picked from behind.
Oh, nice job by Koch.
Koch and Jones did a nice job on the break there. Ball goes to Beekman, and the point guard, Leo Sim, got up in the air. And
Beekman's so crafty underneath it. It's hard to believe he's only a 15-year-old sophomore.
So fundamentally sound. I mean, he's just got his balance. He's got footwork right. And that's the second foul on the point guard, Sim, for them. Didn't see that. Yeah, I think it is the second foul. He comes out of the game. Brady Jones has a look, takes it down to the rim, reverse layup, won't go. Brady Jones really looking aggressive to attack here today, which is
good to see, I think.
Yeah, kind of a different side to him, yeah.
Oh, that's a
step through there by Max Colgan, gets the deuce. Makes it a 1-point game. Zach Moore now takes it in. Boy, a lot of contact, and he'll get fouled now on the floor. And goes against Beckman, United Township.
Brady Jones would come out. Brady Jones would get a much-deserved rest.
Yeah, he's been working hard. Vasquez replaces him. And now also Taylor's in the game.
Birds need a bucket.
Vasquez now sets the screen, or gets the screen from Beekman. Koch now with the jump shot, doesn't go. Beekman with the hedge. The big man comes over and gets it, and he'll draw the foul against Taylor. And it's, Joseph Marr, the 6'8". He's a junior? I think he's a junior. And, he is. He's a handful. Yeah, that's tough. Beekman hedged out of that screen, just couldn't recover. So Taylor comes over and helps and just kind of got caught holding the bag there. Beekman with the rebound.
Oh, nice job.
Did such a great job keeping that ball up in the air. Bourne drives baseline, little reverse.
Oh, wow, what a block.
Yeah, Morrow with the recovery at 6'8". Tough to go against him. He's got a long wingspan. Get another switch there. Beekman kind of got switched off, so Morrison got caught guarding Morrow there. And, Morrison, 6'6'1" against 6'8", just kind of grabbed him, and, but definitely recognized. Ball goes into Morrow. He's backing down Beekman. A little fadeaway jumper from the baseline. Doesn't go. And Beekman now gets position. He draws the foul against Morrow. Excellent work by the sophomore against the 6'8" junior. And that's Morrow's first foul.
That's quality minutes from Beekman.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. So fundamentally sound. Got to stay connected on that hedge on that screen a little bit better, but other than that, he looks really good. Vasquez out to Geyer for three. Off the front, doesn't go. Brady Jones hustles, and it's out of bounds off the Redbirds. So it'll be United Township ball, and Morrow comes out of the game, and Octavius Hickman, the 6'6" senior forward, replaces him. Hickman posts up Jones, works to the middle of the floor, uses his body, doesn't go. Jones with the rebound. Nice job by Brady Jones just to wall up. Hickman playing a little bully ball in there. Busey thought about the 3, drives, and he'll draw the foul.
Oh, we're in the bonus. We're in the bonus.
That goes against Max Colgan, the senior
Oh,
guard.
no, I was wrong. That's only their 4th. My bad.
Yep, next one. Sam Koch trying to set him up for 3. Defense snuck through, number 11 there. That's Jonah Massey, and I think he's got the assignment on Sam Koch. Don't help. Stay with him the whole time.
I was right.
Brady Jones just kind of got his elbow up a little bit, gets called for the offensive foul, so that's his first.
He'd look good in a football uniform next fall, maybe. And with that hit.
Love to see him playing tight end. Boy, that'd be outstanding. Ball goes down in the short corner. Now down to Hickman on the block. Puts it in. Panthers up by 3. Redbirds spacing the floor. Running their offense out pretty high. Almost kind of a version of the E play here. Back door to Brady Jones.
Oh, that's
reverse
beautiful.
layup is good. Cuts the lead to 1. A little over 3 to go here in the half. Little backdoor layup there. Goes to number 11, Massey.
Oh, no, you could see that coming.
Yep. Just jump the pass, and when that bounce pass, it just doesn't travel as fast as your typical chest pass. So you kind of jump that. You see it coming. And there's Brady Jones with the two-handed flush. Gets the game back within 1. Nice job to see him get up. He's a high flyer. Nice defense there by Geyer. Little backdoor cut. Kick out for 3. Busey with the recovery. Redbird's on the run. He's looking for someone open.
He should have. Somebody's got an advantage.
A nice job by United Township. They kind of covered up the obvious angles. That was excellent transition defense by them. Busey now kind of gets grabbed by Hickman. No call there. Hickman now. Vasquez for 3.
Good.
Beautiful. This Redbird's a 2-point lead here in the half. Nice job. Three's up. Jones with the rebound. 3-on-1. Vasquez dumps it off for Sam Koch. And now United Township takes a timeout with 1 minute to go here in the half. Redbirds up by 4. Excellent passing the last 2 times down the floor by the Redbirds. That's just great teamwork.
Yeah, defense has turned into offense, and they've done a really good job of that.
Yeah. Yeah, United Township has not looked to run the way I expected.
No.
They're playing a very controlled game. They're really trying to get their size involved. They want to score in the paint. Just not what I expected. After watching that sophomore game, I expected them to really be kind of loose and running, but they're a very disciplined team here.
Yeah, they are. And they don't, you're right, they don't look to run it all. They like to run a half-court offense and
like to really get to their spots and their places and just kind of want to dominate you down in the paint and, get you into foul trouble, things like that. So it's different. And their transition defense is really solid. I mean, they really cover up nicely.
We haven't shot a free throw yet, have we?
Nope.
Nope,
Yeah.
not yet.
Not yet.
I'd like to see it.
Yeah. Less than a minute to go here in the half. Redbirds with a 4-point lead. They bring Morrow back in, the 6'8" junior. I got to believe they want to post him up. The Redbirds come out in zone here, little 2-3. Morrow gets it in the short corner and dumps it off. Number 23, Tucker Beckman. Koch gets called for the foul. It'll be.
That was on Koch?
Yeah, we kind of had 3 guys that collapsed on the ball there. So they brought Morrow down in the short corner. And then Beckman just kind of followed behind him. That's a nice, crafty little play by United Township because, the big guys could get so much attention. They just snuck the guard in there, but 3 guys recovered. And, the minute you hack down, they're going to call that foul on you, whether it's there or not. You know.
And they probably did get him.
Yeah, somebody did. One of the 3s did.
So they get 1 point out of it. Good foul.
Yep, Redbird still with a 3-point lead here. 30 seconds to go in the half. Vasquez has it out top. Gets it to Jones. Over to Busey. Now to Taylor. Taylor over to Vasquez. Over to Busey. Busey to Jones. Jones to Vasquez. Vasquez to Taylor. Taylor to Jones. Now to Beekman. Back to Jones for 3. Good! Nice. Patience by the Redbirds. So Redbirds take a 6-point lead in the half here, 24-18.
Take some time now to thank our sponsors. Welcome back to United Township. We're just about 40 seconds away from the second half. Randy, we're talking, during the break there. The Metamora IQ, things could change. We all know that. They're young. But right now, right before halftime, I thought Metamora was playing some really outstanding basketball.
They really did. They kind of spread the floor. They got their spacing right, started moving the ball, got open looks. Defensively, got out in the passing lane, got some steals. Really things were kind of coming together. But a low-scoring affair here, Scott. This United Township team is very disciplined, very well coached. They want to beat you down in the paint. So Metamora's just got to keep moving the ball. But I got to believe some of those shots are going to start falling. A lot came off the front of the rim. So
yeah. And I don't believe we have anybody really in any foul trouble, do we? I just see 2 up there.
Tim Koch has 2.
Tim Koch has 2. That's it, really.
And that's it. Oh, that's a tough one on Logan.
Yeah, Vasquez gets called here. And I got to believe, the adjustments here that United Township's going to make with our tight, on-ball defense, they're going to start taking it at us. I mean, kind of the way Washington did in that second half. Here they are. They're looking to get it to the big man in the short corner. Morrow backs down Brady Jones. Now he's looking for the back door, gets caught up, and their Geyer with the recovery. Nice job by Geyer to get in front of that cutter. Brady Jones takes it in, and he'll get to the line.
That's a great take, Randy. That's a great take.
Yeah, that goes against number 11, Josiah Massey. And I think Jordan Massey and Josiah Massey are brothers. Twins, maybe, number 2 and number 11. Now I'm kind of remembering them from last year.
Yeah.
But 2 very talented kids. But, yeah, nice job by Jones to recognize that. I think he was actually going at the big man and ended up getting Massey kind of collateral damage.
Oh, man.
Jones and Sam Koch pulls it out, and it gets tipped away. Busey now sets up, no call. Sam Koch with the recovery and the block. And, tough one there. You guys are all working so hard defensively. Redbirds come out. Little man here.
Boy, Jones missed 2 free throws, a little bit rare.
Backdoor cut. And Logan Vasquez with the recovery and the block shot out of bounds.
He's learning. No technical after that block, that baseline block there. He's learning.
I'm telling you what, we have blocked a lot more shots than I expected this year, Scott. Like, Busey gets in the passing lane, but just can't get the handle. And United Township, and now Brady Jones with recovery, and they look to run. They get it out. Sam Koch. From Busey. Great job getting down the floor, and they even had a three-point option in the corner.
Yeah.
Excellent fast break work by the Redbirds.
Almost got another one.
And there is a charge
is that
by
three?
Logan Vasquez.
Is that three tonight? Is that three?
Yeah.
I tell you, the help side, since the Washington game, we learned a lesson in the Washington game, and now that help is getting over and drawing charges. And such a critical thing when you put that kind of ball pressure on, because you're going to get beat off the dribble with somebody with a first quick step. So
now we almost invite it now.
Yeah, now we're running them right down the lane and drawing that charge. That's excellent defense by the Redbirds. Redbirds kind of in the E-play here, Scott. You know, three across the front, spreading the floor, looking for opportunities, looking for matchups. Geyer now cuts across, gets in the lane, kicks it out, but he draws the foul on the pass. The Redbird ball out of bounds underneath the hoop.
When he gets his hands on the ball, he doesn't want to let go.
He's a strong kid. That's fouls on number 12, Max Colgan, his second. Ball goes into Vasquez, over to Geyer, down to Jones. Lays it in with the left hand. Beautiful inbounds play. And now the Redbirds just bounce out to a 10-point lead here early in the third.
And they take a timeout.
Yeah. Wow. Redbirds just look crisp here coming out of halftime. That was a great job by Geyer. You know, they did that same play that worked for them for the three-point play in the first half, where, you know, they brought the big man Morrow out in the short corner and then just ran a cutter right behind him for a layup. And Geyer did a great job getting in there, knocking that ball away, creating a turnover, and created some transition out of it. So I'm sure Coach Dane went over that in the locker room and said, hey, don't let that cutter get in front of you down there.
No.
You know, keep him outside, keep him in front of you. I mean, we really haven't seen United Township really take a whole lot of three-pointers here. I mean,
no. And the ones they have, they did hit one. But, you know, I think for us offensively, we've been driving to the basket, and we've been creating a lot of baskets, three-pointers, or just getting right to the hoop. And Sam Koch, you know, he's got an easy bucket. And I think that's been key for Metamora. Either they're going to foul us or we're going to get an easy two.
Yeah. We've been a nice job. Taking the ball to the hoop, but that E-play kind of opens the floor up and it creates those driving lanes. Backdoor cut, and the layup just doesn't go. Wide open layup there, just missed. So a little break for the Redbirds there. Again, the Redbirds are out here kind of spreading the floor. Really 5 out. Spreading this defense out, looking for lanes to get to the rim. Brady Jones now against Hickman. Busey gets the ball, takes it to the rim, gets the handle. That ball got knocked away a couple times. Again, kind of back out here in the E-play. Koch now over to Vasquez. Vasquez to Busey. And really just trying to pull United Township out, away from the rim. Redbirds being very patient here. And Jones now tries to drive against Hickman. And ball goes out of bounds off of Hickman here. That might be the matchup that we're looking for. Maybe we're thinking Brady Jones can take him off the dribble.
I would think so.
I would hope so.
Ball goes into Vasquez, to Geyer, back to Vasquez. Now we're back in the half court. Again, spreading the floor, looking for opportunities, looking for backdoor cuts. Busey now Takes it down in, gets double teamed. Sam Koch thought about the three and gets fouled. That's going to be on number 30, Tyler Horvath.
That's 4 on them.
4 team fouls, so we'll be shooting 2 here for the rest of the period. Vasquez gets it inbounded. Geyer gets in the lane, little spin jumper, and it goes. Nice job. Geyer gets in the scorebook. Wow, Redbirds up by 12 here with 4.5 to go in the third. Just doing a nice job of being patient on offense right now. Showing a lot of composure. Ball gets tipped up. Busey now with the rebound. Redbirds on the run. The Koch takes it in. Back out. Gets
That's
pushed.
stuff.
And that's going to go against Max Colgan.
And that'll send Sam Koch to the line for 2.
Yeah. And this is a different kind of effort here from the Redbirds. You know, we're looking to run when the opportunity's there, but then we're being extremely patient on offense.
Yeah,
This is interesting.
Oh, Sammy's missed 3 free throws.
Oh, yeah.
Easy.
Uncharacteristic.
Yeah. Jones missed 2.
Uncharacteristic again.
There he got it. Attaboy.
That puts Koch in the double digits. He's got 10 for the game so far, and Jones is leading the pace with 11 here. Jones now against Hickman. Hickman drives down, layup won't go. Koch with the rebound, pops it out. Gets the ball to Busey, who thought about the 3, but takes it in. Off the board, won't go. Hickman with the rebound. Brings it up against Jones. Little backdoor cut.
That was a nice play.
Sounds good, yeah. They took advantage of the help there given by Busey. Jones now takes Hickman, gets the layup.
That was pretty easy.
Nice first step on the left side there for Brady Jones. Jones now with 13 for the Birds. Little jump shot won't go. Busey's going to get called here.
Yeah.
Just for the tap on the arm. That'll bring number 30, Tyler Horvath, to the line to shoot 2. Yeah, that was tough. He kind of double clutched there a little bit.
Yeah.
Busey just tapped his elbow. United Township really going small here. You know, I think maybe the biggest guy in the floor for them is 6'3".
They get them both.
Yeah, here, I mean, they're kind of showing a little token pressure here, but I'm surprised they're not coming out to press. I'd expect that maybe in the fourth quarter. And now we're going to get an illegal screen. That's going to go against Sam Koch, and that's his 3rd foul.
I didn't see that. What did he do?
Yeah, it's possible. You know, sometimes when you're making the cut and you turn and spin, you know, you spin into the defender, and they see that as a moving screen. And I think that's kind of where he got caught. Was just making the cut and spinning into the defender. And
So
you're not set, so now that's considered a moving screen.
Morrison and Bourne come in for Koch and Busey.
Nice switch by Geyer and Morrison there. Brady Jones with the rebound. Redbirds on the run. Morrison in the corner. Brady Jones. Little finger roll won't go, and now Morrison tries to run down the rebound. Zach Bourne now gets it. Patient, puts it in. Excellent work by Zach Bourne. Redbirds with a 13-point lead here with 2 minutes to go in the third.
Oh.
That's Massey cuts to the rim, and he'll pick up the foul. I think that's going to go against Morrison. Yeah. Yep. So Massey's the line to shoot 2, and yeah, that's 3 on Morrison. Tough call. Massey's extremely athletic. I mean, really hung in the air there for quite a while.
Good foul.
Saved the layup, absolutely.
So Jones and Geyer are going to have to do a good job boxing out here. They bring in the big guy in.
Yep, Morrow comes in, the 6'8 junior. Got to believe they're going to try to work the ball to him. And Geyer and Morrow kind of work their way to the floor, but yeah. So Morrow is guarding Geyer now. And Jones now.
Oh, he can't cross in front of a guy.
United Township with the transition bucket cuts the lead to 10. Vasquez now takes it to the elbow, gets it out to Geyer, over to Jones. Jones with the move, gets fouled on the way up, and I think he's going to draw that against the big man. Looks like it was on Morrow coming across the arm, and it is. So that'll only be the second on Morrow, but nice job by Brady Jones to force the action and draw the foul on the big man.
Took it right to the big guy, and they're going to sub him out here in just a second. Come on, Brady.
Now Hickman comes in the 6'6 senior, replaces the 6'8 junior. Ref threw a pretty aggressive bounce pass there.
Yeah.
Jones couldn't handle it at the line.
And
there
he got
it goes. All right. Jones with 14 now for the Birds. Leads all scorers. That's Hickman now. Layup won't go for him. And
it'd be Metamora ball.
Redbird ball.
Under a minute to go here in this third quarter.
Redbirds up by 11 with the ball. Jones sets the screen for Vasquez, and we get a foul here.
And that'll send Vasquez to the line.
And that goes against Hickman. And that it's either Vasquez or Jones, one of them. One of them should be shooting. Yeah, we'll see which one it is. I think it's Jones.
Jones is going to go to the line. Jones, is that right?
Yeah.
Brady's a good shooter. He's a good shooter.
I have a feeling Coach Dane's going to have these guys shooting some free throws here the next couple of days of practice.
And we thought that was going to be one of our strengths coming into the season.
It is, just not in this gymnasium for some reason.
Well, this year so far, we've not shot great.
Yeah, there it is.
45 seconds to go here in this third quarter.
Redbirds up by 12.
Oh, wow.
Brady Jones is going to get called here and just kind of put his hand in there and just kind of tapped the guide hand. It wasn't the shooting hand, but it was kind of the guide hand on that ball. So Morrow goes to the line to shoot 2. So
it's only his second foul. Ball don't lie.
Tell you what, yeah. Yeah, the free throw percentage in this game on both sides is not Not setting any records today, Scott.
No.
Maybe the wrong kind of records.
yeah, you're right. Maybe the backside. That takes the lead down to 11. Vasquez has it.
Are we going to hold for one shot?
Yeah, to me, that would be the way to go, the way we've been playing, very patient. $15 on the clock in the third. Down to 10. Backdoor to Zach Bourne. Doesn't go.
Oh.
Now Geyer comes in the rebound, commits the foul, and that will send United Township to the line here. 6 seconds to go in the third.
Great cut to the basket. Good pass.
Yeah, everything was there. Ball just wouldn't roll in. That brings Jordan Massey to the line here. United Township. Misses them both. Now with 6 seconds, Brady Jones to bring it up. Gets the Geyer for 3. And it's good at the buzzer. So that gives the Redbirds a 14-point lead, 40-26.
As we start this fourth quarter, Redbirds get the ball.
Ball gets tipped out of bounds off the Redbirds. It'll be United Township ball.
Ooh, prime.
Drive goes. That's number 30, Tyler Horvath. United Township here going small. Got to believe they're going to turn up the defensive pressure here.
There you go.
Zach Bourne, nice find by Geyer. You know, Geyer got double teamed and just found the man and got a nice little layup out of it. Excellent work by the Birds. Nice defense there by Vasquez. Ball goes out of bounds to the Redbirds. Vasquez brings it up over to Jones. Gets it to Geyer down in the post. Sam Koch cuts. Gets a double team. Finds Vasquez on the wing for 3. Beautiful inside out. 3 there for the Birds, extending the lead to 17. Here with less than 6.5 to go. Vasquez is going to get called for the hold here out top.
Yeah. He tried to poke that away.
Yeah. That'll be number 3 on him. And now the big man Morrow comes back into the lineup for United Township. Jones picks him up.
Oh.
Nice little move there by Jordan Massey. Drives in, gets the layup off the board. Redbirds again being very patient here, picking and choosing when they want to attack. Geyer finds the lane, gets knocked away. United Township on the run. Ball won't go. Zach Bourne with the rebound. Controls it now to Brady Jones, who knifes in.
Oh!
The layup to go. Nice work in transition. Jones now with 17.
Good job by Bourne to get out and get the ball to where he had the chance to do something with it.
Jones knocks it away, but gets picked up by United Township. And again, won't go, and the ball just keeps bouncing around. Now, Geyer on the floor, ball still loose, and now it's tied up. And Coach Dane was trying to get a timeout, but they just didn't have full possession. So now a jump ball gets called, and that'll go to United Township.
Good job by Logan Vasquez to get down on the floor.
Yeah, Geyer started with the dive. Vasquez gets in there. Those are two guys I'd love to see in football uniforms, you know? Never going to happen, though, is it, Scott?
I don't think so. I'm good friends with those guys. I don't think so.
But right there, but hey, that was a football play. I mean,
it was.
They were just playing some football out there, man. Come on, you got to encourage that.
Under 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Redbirds up by 17.
Right after the game, Eli. Hey, you know, boys, you guys are out there playing. You probably had fun. That was probably their funnest play of the game, right?
Maybe they'll listen better to you and Scott. I don't know. They don't even listen to me.
Good to see the Birds getting after it here, hustling and just playing so smart right now. We're really showing a lot of basketball IQ the way we're handling this team. Up by 17 here with 4:58 to go.
I want to say this is probably the best game of the year for Logan Vasquez.
Yeah,
I think
he's done a great job.
Oh, picked up some charges. He's got two big buckets for us. He's given the ball to guys in great shooting positions.
Redbirds come out a little 2-3 zone here, just change things up out of the timeout. Great move by Coach here, you know. United Township came out of that timeout. Now they've got to kind of figure out their zone offense. Ball goes into Massey. The post, Brady Jones with the block and gets called. And that's a tough one. That's the third foul on Jones.
Rick Busey getting ready to come in. First one's up and good. Busey will come in for Zach Bourne. Great minutes from Zach Bourne.
Zach Bourne plays so gritty, you know.
Gets them both.
Cuts the lead to 15 here with 4.5 to go. And now kind of a full court man. Now there's a double team on Vasquez. Gets the ball out to Koch. Reverses it to Geyer. Now to Vasquez in the middle of the floor. Over to Jones. Down to Geyer in the post. Kind of a little confusion there. We had two guys in the same spot. Jones now with the rebound. Ball gets kicked out of bounds, and it's the United Township. But yeah, we made the entry pass there while Vasquez was cutting through.
Yeah.
It just created a little confusion there, and you know, you need a little space to work in there, and you know, sometimes you bring the defense to the ball and things don't go your way. Three-point shot doesn't go. Horvath follows his own shot, gets a rebound. Doesn't go for him. Rebound by Massey, who puts it in. That's the lead to 13 here. Busey now double teamed. Spins his way out of it. Gets to the baseline to Jones, who ball gets tapped out from behind. Kind of looking for the call, but it's not going to happen. And now another three here. Doesn't go. Sam Koch with the rebound. Redbirds are on the run. Koch with the Euro step and finishes nicely on the break. brings the lead back up to 15 for the Birds with 3:21 here to go. And Coach Dame takes a timeout to talk things over. Maybe there's something there he saw he didn't like. But nice job by Sam Cott.
And I think if you're Coach Dane, you're always coaching. But deep down you're saying, this is a really good game for us tonight.
Absolutely. Yeah. And, we've been extremely patient in the half-court offense, really gotten some things we want to get. But then we've also done a great job recognizing opportunities on the fast break, and not forcing anything, just taking what the defense gives us. Beekman now into the lineup. He replaces Jones.
And Beekman had a great JV game there, too, with that monster dunk, too. That was awesome.
If Beekman can get up. Got next level hops. Redbirds come out here kind of in a full court token pressure here just to slow down United Township. Keep that clock running. Beekman now guards the big man, Hickman, who
he just kind of
down
buffled
for a
it.
layup. A little bully ball there from Hickman. Ball goes into Busey, gets fouled on the inbound.
He caught that in a good position. He put his body between him and between the defender and the ball.
He came back to the ball. He met the pass, and he used his body to shield the defender. Yeah, excellent work by Busey. And now Jones comes back into the game for Beekman.
Yeah, because Hickman might have had about 75 pounds on Beekman.
I think you're probably going light on that, Scott. Hickman looks like he could be a heck of an offensive lineman. Big, powerful dude. Vasquez spins out of the double team, gets the ball down to Geyer in the corner, reverses it to Koch. Koch gets the screen from Busey. Busey cuts back door. Now to Jones. To Logan Vasquez in the corner. Passes up on the three. Gets it up to Geyer. Geyer over to Jones. Jones to Busey. Jones sets the screen for him. Back to Jones in the corner for three. A little bit short. Now Geyer runs down the rebound, gets the ball up to Jones, and now Jones will go to the line to shoot two. Draws the foul on number 12, Max Colgan.
What a pass, though, by Geyer.
And that's number 4 on Colgan. But, yeah, excellent work between those two. Great backdoor cut by Brady Jones. Yeah, Geyer has really worked hard on the offensive boards today. He's been in the paint the whole time, just stirring things up and making things happen.
Jones missed another one.
You can tell he's going to step back from the line there. He knows it's a rough day at the office for him. I think it's more in his head than anything right now. There he goes.
Oh, yeah.
There he goes.
Yeah.
Jones now with 18. Leads all scorers. Hickman now just takes it to the rim. Doesn't go. And Vasquez catches it. An arm from Hickman. And now,
call that a travel.
We're hopefully Vasquez is okay. But, yeah, that's a big chop coming from Hickman there. Coach Dame is kind of asking for a little help here on some of the stuff. There's Hickman, comes in. Sam Koch walls up beautifully.
That was
and defends Hickman on the layup. And now Geyer kicks it out for Vasquez. Vasquez gets it over to Koch. Back to Vasquez, guarded by Hickman. And Hickman now puts two hands on him, and he'll get called for the foul. It's only the second on Hickman.
Looks like they're emptying their bench.
Yeah. Redbirds up by 14 here with 1:50 to go. And you're right, this looks like to be their sophomore team out there now, and the Redbirds will just kind of hold it out.
$100 seconds to go, Randy. 100 seconds.
Maybe the longest possession ever, dribble out I've ever seen.
Busey to attack, reverses the ball to Vasquez. Esquez now gets the ball to Jones. Jones finishes from the block. And now Jones has 20, and the Redbirds are up by 16. It's a minute 22 to go, and Coach Dame now empties his bench. And what a great effort here by the Redbirds today.
Yeah.
Jones finishes with 20, Koch with 12.
A lot of balanced scoring, though.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Jones with the backdoor cut, just that made the difference, and some slashes on in the transition game. But again, everybody got looks, and a great team game again. This team really plays well together.
So we come out with was that Roos, Lynch,
Oberle, Curtin, and the freshman there, number 12.
Pavich.
Yeah.
Pasevich. He's a sophomore.
And 1 minute to go. Ball goes in the post. That's good by number 21. It's a 4. Curtin now. It's to Lynch. Now to Roos. Roos now. Drive baseline, kicks it out for Oberle for 3.
Good.
And it's good. Again, beautiful inside out look there, Scotty.
Yeah.
Three-pointer doesn't go. Lynch now had the rebound, lost it.
The Redbirds will go to 3-2 on the year. Our next televised game will be Tuesday night against Champaign Central. That climbs in, and that'll be the ball game. The Redbirds are going to win 55-40. Andy, what a ball game!
Nice ball game here by the Birds. Just showed great control, and again, just took what the defense gave them. So, excellent victory coming over here. We'll be back with an interview with Coach Dame.
Well, welcome back to East Moline. I'm here with Metamora head coach Justin Dame. Coach, wow, what a ball game! It was just kind of a fundamental to death, kind of.
Yeah, it was. It was a little bit of a grind today. We tried to get a little bit of a lead. Was kind of the game plan. We need to be on top of the game and spread the floor a little bit. We watched the East St. Louis semifinal state game before we came over here. Watched how we spread the floor against those guys and attacked, and the guys did an awesome job. We've only spent 1 day of practice really working on it, so I wasn't sure if it was going to work, if we were going to do well, and they did awesome. I give those guys so much credit. JV team, varsity team executed so well tonight.
Yeah. Coach, the defense. I mean, the help side. You kind of were out there giving good ball pressure and running guys just right into a wall.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something you guys have really been working on? It looks amazing.
Yeah, a ton. We've been working on a lot. Getting the guy on the weak side. We call it the goalie spot underneath the rim, where you're the guy that helps. We try to force baseline on drives and have a guy down there to help. And I think we had 3 charges tonight. Sam got another one. Logan got 2, so he's the first guy to get the Steak Dinner Club this year.
Nice.
And I think he's got 7 on the season, practices and games, so 3 more. He's going to get to wear whatever color shoes he wants the rest of the season.
Love it.
Oh, I imagine that'll be a very colorful.
Yeah.
Coach, I thought too, whenever your team needed a bucket, you were able to get some buckets tonight, and you got it from a lot of guys. I know Brady went for 20 or 18,
something like that. Yeah.
Anyway. 20 points.
Was that number of missed free throws? Or was that...
Oh, boy.
I'm kidding.
We knew that was.
We knew that was
fundamental here, right?
But he still got 20 points. But the other guys, they were I mean, I think everybody that played scored except for maybe Beekman.
I think so, yeah. And it's the first time Beekman's played and not scored, right?
Right. But he played awfully good. It's awfully nice to know that you can put a 6'6" kid out there and give you some minutes to give Brady Jones a little bit of a break, especially at the end of quarters.
Yep.
And so I thought he played well. I thought Gavin Geyer, who only had, maybe 6 points tonight, but man, did he battle underneath and got some big steals and got some big rebounds.
Huge rebounds. Really strong with the basketball. Made some really smart plays. He's like a Swiss Army knife. I think you guys even said that on the broadcast last night, right? He plays bigger than he is. He's really strong. You might think he's 6'4" if you watch him out there, how strong he plays, way to get to the rim, and he's kind of a mismatch at times. Put a big guy on him, he's quick enough to go to the rim and score. Put a smaller guy on him, he's able to body him up a little bit and use his strength. And knocking down another three tonight was huge. But last night, his three threes in the first quarter really changed the game. They had to take their other big man out because he just couldn't guard Gavin last night.
Right.
And we saw a little bit of that tonight too.
Coach, I mean, I just want to say it's a young team. You got juniors, sophomores out there, but I mean, you guys played such a disciplined half-court offense. Kind of looked like the E-play maybe a little bit, kind of that type of spacing.
You got it.
Then in transition, you guys attacked and kind of. So I mean, I don't want to throw this word, but there was some maturity out here
definitely
for this young team. So talk to us about that a little bit.
Definitely a lot of growth since the other day, right? And we had a couple nice blocks. And we didn't have to say anything to the other guy who blocked. Beat him on the scoreboard. You talk about it after the game with your teammates, but we don't need to talk to the other team. And starting to show some growth. I thought Logan was awesome tonight at number 2. Number 2 is a real good player, junior, good with his left hand. Logan shut that left hand down all night. He was awesome. And on top of that, 2 charges on help side, taking care of the ball, knocking down a few shots. He had a really nice night. I just think, like you alluded to it, our balance. You can't really key on one guy. It's a lot different than last season. All those guys out there can make a 3. All those guys out there can get to the rim. They can all guard, and we're trying to run. The shot clock's coming in play next year. We're trying to get out ahead of it a little bit with all these guys returning, working on running. And I think it's working when we play a team like this, a little bit bigger than us, that can't get up and down the court. We get early, easy buckets that if you're not practicing that every day, you might not get.
Coach, we'll let you get going here because you got, about 6-7 hour bus ride home?
Hopefully only an hour 45. We're going to get to Casey's Pizza on the road.
Nice. Coach, we'll let you get going here, but it's nice to get a big win.
Thanks so much, guys. Yes,
nice
W,
ride.
I want to thank Jonathan Stahlberger, Randy. Thanks, Coach. Randy Bagol, my broadcast partner. I want to thank Eli Young, the producer for us, and Mike Kerker, our cameraman. We'll see you Tuesday night in Metamora against Champaign Centennial, I believe it is.